Welcome to today's tutorial from the TwinSAFE department. Today we take a look at Gantry access. We want to show you how you can realize a safety application for Gantry access with the help of our TwinSAFE Motion Wizard. My name is Martin Früchtel from the Product Management Safety. After some basic information and a description of our demo system, we start with our live demonstration. And as usual, we finish our session with an outlook to the next tutorial. The goal of today's tutorial is the realization of a safe limited speed functionality for Gantry access. For that goal, we are using the TwinSAFE Motion Wizard today. As prerequisites, you need a TwinSAFE 3 version greater or equal to 4024.11, a TE9000 version greater or equal to 1211. You need a TwinSAFE firmware on the AX8000 greater or equal to 03, and last but not least, you need an AX8000 firmware greater or equal to 0104 with the default module ID active. The start of our tutorial is as usual a TwinSAFE 3 solution with a standard PLC project and an EL6910 project. Our demo system consists of an CX for the EtherCAT communication and the standard PLC. We have an EL6910 as master TwinSAFE logic, which is talking to an EL1918 with a connected light barrier, and we have two AX8000 in the X2XX safe motion version. The required safety functionality for today, we want to limit the speed for counter-rotating Gantry axis. So we have two axes. Every axis is moving in the counter-rotating direction, and we want to realize safe speed for that. Then it's already time for our live demonstration. At the beginning, we are creating our AX8000 project. So we start the Safe Motion Wizard. We choose our two axes, right and left. As feedback for today, we are only using channel A on both AX8000, so we are choosing the multi-turn feedback for channel A and other motors for channel B. We are choosing the safe limited speed function for each drive. We rename the generated project to Safe Motion, and we do the mapping to the EL6910. We check the addresses and let the Motion Wizard do its work. So now both safety projects for the AX8000 are generated. There's only one resulting safety project because the configuration is the same. Now we are mapping the standard inputs arrow, egg, and run of the main project. Then we go to the multi-settings view to do the connection for the second configuration for the second AX8000. We are mapping it to the same inputs, so the run input and the arrow egg input. And we go over to the EL6910 to do the mapping of our existing project. We are mapping the error acknowledgement signal to all four channels. We are connecting the error egg requests of each channel for AX1 channel A and B, and for our AX2 channel A and B. For the tutorial today, we prepared an enable global signal, which we connect to all STO SS1 inputs. The safe limited speed input we want to test, we leave it at 0, so the function is active. Now we can go over to the configuration of the safe limited speed itself. For the safe limited speed, we go to the TwinSAFE group SLS for the basic configuration, and we enter our limits. In our case, minus 10 million and plus 2 million as maximum value. And within the multi-settings configuration, we do the same for the other configuration. As they are counter-rotating, we have to enter minus 2 million and plus 10 million. And basically, we are already done with our SLS functionality. So now we have to download the 3 safety projects. we verify our serial number and enter the username and password. And we start the download. After the download has finished, we verify the CRCs and activate all 3 projects by re-entering the password. Because we changed the process image of the EL6910 and the AX8000, we have to activate the configuration to get the system up and running again. When the configuration is running, the standard PLC sends the run signal and the error X signal to the EL6910 and the 2 AX8000. So when in run, everything is already working. So now for the manual test, we are coupling the first axis to the third axis, which is channel A of the second AX8000, and we enter a coupling factor of -1 to do the counter rotation. We enable the controller for the first axis and of course for the second axis, axis 3. We acknowledge the existing error and now we can manually move the motor to both directions, and if we increase the speed we get an error because our safe limited speed is working in the background on the AX8000 safety application. That was all for today's demonstration. I hope I could give you a brief overview of the TwinSAFE Motion Wizard for Gantry access. You can see that it is quite easy to create safe limited speed or of course safe limited position, which goes in the same way as our speed functionality today. Next week we take a look at the TwinSAFE loader for safety applications. Thanks a lot for your attention today. I hope we hear us again in the next tutorial.